There's nothing wrong with me. I'm just trying to eat a fish. There's nothing wrong with me.
See, this perfectly explains the channel. I want to make it the next posted video.
I don't look at the fish and it's falling off the plate. There's nothing wrong with me. I don't have a
What do you
problem.
guys
Fish
think
keeps
about it?
falling off the plate. I'm trying to eat it.
Drone shots. Like calligraphy text comes across the screen. Like emotional music playing in the background. You'll never be a woman.
Say, what's up with Python anyway, am I right? I can't think of a more perfect animal to describe that programming language, right?
Tutorial nonsense, I don't care about, let me play. Is that Derpy? Is Derpy about to jump?
I mean, that guard must have a security pass at least.
Well, stop teabagging the corpse and go then.
How about we diffuse this situation by saying things we like? Who knows, you might have something in common with each
That
other.
doesn't solve the issue. It only delays it.
Shut up. Now me, I like frogs and death metal. And I really like a tasty show top. What is this? We were standing right in front of this starting the game.
Yeah, that looks important, doesn't it? I actually had a grenade hit one once. Not explode, but actually like an old pineapple grenade, you know, like one of the old ones.
We need to look nice.
Okay, how would the standard turret that we have the money for hold up on a trip out in the wastes like we're actually taking?
Give me a weapons check.
That's a 38. It's a pass.
The next time you are out in the wild, you may also spot the rare Gen Z wearing a tie-dye hat. Be sure to approach cautiously, as they might bolt and run. If you do approach, do not use normal adult greetings. You must approach cautiously and use their native tongue and say something like, "Yo, bruh, what's up?" You even giggle even a little bit. Come on, that was kind of
Hey, I
fun.
thought silence was an appropriate response. You never know, someone else might have thought it was funny.
That seems about right. Let's just take a quick sample from the other contributors while that phrase is cooking.
My testicles are very hard.
What does that even mean? Just sounds stupid.
Man, I love smoking cigars, it's so fun. I put my finger into a blender, call me Fruit Ninja.
Duke Nukem quotes actively take brain cells.
A 2G pull going up, but then the deceleration is probably going to be like a 1 negative. And so you have all these people who now have their lunch on the ceiling.
I am sure the station would have the highest paid and highest worked janitors ever to exist.
Yeah,
And they
I would
are all
imagine
heavy
that
drinkers.
you have a dedicated crew for each particular car. That's the first thing they do when the elevators reach the top is the doors open and these guys in hazmat suits come in.
And all the fears you hold so dear will turn to whisper in your ear. And you know what they say might hurt you, and you know that it means so much, and you don't even feel a thing. I am falling, I am faded.
You were given exactly enough to buy the standard turret system for a crawler, which is 117 kroner.
Okay, I am going to the tailor's. My character cannot stand being in the rags we are issued.
I mean, they're rough intros, but not exactly rags.
With me, I just figured, you know, the plastic mats do generally a good job, though I have had issues with some fires, some from wiring, some from other things.
Have you ever seen a python eat and it gets bloated? Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think we'll have a problem with these ones. They seem to have mostly squishy mechs. Oh yeah, I just tore one of those limbs off already. This is not going to be very hard. Speaking of which, where are you? They're on this side of the map, you know.
I don't get the fun of driving these robots no name, and I think it is going to trigger my motion sickness.
I've got you driving in a Nova. That's literally a point the button at the enemy, and enough lasers come out that they just have insta-death. How could that not be fun?
Okay, why do robots live next to the water? This seems problematic.
It's not water, it's protodermis. It's what they run on.
So this is a sea of robot blood.
Basically.
Highly
It's just-
unlikely
it's
these
too
turrets will
ridiculous.
cause damage to other armor.
Okay. In that case, we're gonna be doing something better. I'm thinking we do use that money, we get some decent equipment, as in fancy clothes, and we get dolled up, visit some knights, and they'll definitely have better equipment than we could buy, and we could just kind of snatch it while they're busy.
So you are coming to the tailor too?
Yeah, I'm thinking if we have a femme fatale and a twink, you know, we'll have our bases covered for persuasion, depending on what kind of knights we find.
Hold on, I don't want to go persuade a knight.
why did I even
I just
join
want
this
to
party?
dress nice.
I didn't think this game was going to devolve to prostitution so quickly.
That does it, Bedard. We're throwing down right here, right now.
Oh my stars. The gorilla can't take an insult without relying on violence.
There's more context if you actually know much about bionicles, but to the...
Did we come out of it, Pod? Are we pod people?
Well, someone must be.
I am not a free just because of the recent trend. I'm hardline attracted to hairy animals with boopable snouts. While you're at it, why don't you ask about my inflation fetish?
So current fashion is according to this fashionable website. Hijab hipster.
Wait, you're pulling my leg. What?
Don't know how you can make a bedsheet with eye holes fashionable, but you go girl. Goblin Corp. I don't even want to know.
Okay, I'm sure these are things people do, but not in everyday life.
STEM lesbian style. What is that, just an angry pixie in a lab coat?
Then I have to wonder, how is it that one does not get attracted to one's body? You know, like in some kind of a
Here we go again.
narcissist kind of way, where he looks at himself in the water and he ends up falling in love with himself. I have to wonder if it's not the same thing. I mean, take for instance, okay, your average faggot.
Alright, no excommunication never hurt anyone, and, just watch the show.
Ah, the French. Champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence.